Мы вместе ходили в море. Кто ходил в море, тот видел Бога.
If you went to the sea, you saw God.
Wolin is the dream when we were young. 20 years ago, we see on internet some pictures and we're like, this is the place to go. This is the place to go. And 5-6 years after, we train hard, we do the things, and now we're ready, we go, we fight, and we try to win.
It was my goal to get here and to fight. And today I do my first fight ever. Fingers crossed.
That's the Woodstock of a Viking, that's the top. I'm Nicholas Bergeron. I'm from Canada. My group is Vinland Ilag Army of Jomsborg Eaststorm. We're the first Ilag out of Europe that is in Canada. The Viking scene in Canada starts a few years ago because of the history of Canada with the Vikings came to Vinland and they discovered, so many people are interested in. My group is about 100 people. We have families, we have fighters, civil activities, everything. So it's a great group and it's evolving, it's getting expansion.
Film crew will be going, there's an Irishman. I said, where? I've not seen it. This is the Irishman.
My nickname is Smiley. Everyone calls me Smiley. I smile a lot, even when I'm fighting. And Osman is the second name I chose. Osman is based on the Vikings who settled in Dublin, and they were traders mainly. The group I'm with is Vinald. It's based on a Varangian warrior from Russia. So the connection is with me is the trading that was going through Dublin and out of Dublin. So as you see, I wear traditional clothing, Viking period, the baggy pants, the belts, the jewellery, and that's to express and show the connection that there was with Ireland, with Eastern Europe trading.
My Slavic name is Lech, which came from my second name, which is Leszek, and I'm from group Sveinald, from Ireland. I was born and raised in Poland, but 10 years ago I moved to Ireland. Since I've done the Viking fights and Viking shows before that, I realized that I want to continue to do that. But the group that I was with for a long time didn't keep my expectation about the fighting and developing myself in this kind of thing. So we decided half a year ago that we're gonna set up our own group. And at the moment we keep on getting people from different backgrounds that are interested in the fight and history of Vikings and Slavic warriors from the past.
Fighting test, something like IDs for spearsmen and men who fight day in access.
We must be sure that they fight safe.
If you gratitude this test, I give you this ID.
Going back to history is going back to roots. If you know your past, you know where you're going. Many people with that, they have some good values, some good minding, and they bring this minding in the everyday life, and it's good. Crafting is great for patience, for heart, for skills. And fighting is good for cardio. So people getting involved in many activities that bring this back to their normal life. Great, it's better for them. It's normal to having the roots and using it today.
No przecież przyszedłem, kurwa.
Ale bardzo ładnie.
Dawaj to, co się kurwa.
Меня зовут Макаров Максим. Я раньше представлял одно из московских объединений, российских объединений исторических. Теперь здесь вместе с друзьями на Волине мы являемся морской командой, которая ходит в морские походы. У нас хороший дух, мы не играем в него, для нас это реальность жизни.
Our spirit is our reality. We're not playing it, we're just doing it.
Впервые новую технику изучения ведения боевых действий прошлого мы делали в России, изучали ее очень активно. Теперь решили попробовать как бы передать эту информацию ребятам, которые всегда, каждый год проигрывали в сражениях.
In Russia, we are the first who study old battle tactics and techniques. So we came here to try to teach and use these tactics for the guys who lose every year.
Мне интересно работать как психологически работать с людьми, мотивировать людей для того, чтобы они достигали каких-то целей.
Maxim's interest is to psychologically prepare and motivate people to reach certain goals.
This is Wolin and wearing us next.
Мир условный, большое количество сейчас человеческих жизней зависит от нечеловеческих всевозможных вещей. Они созданы для излишнего удобства человека. Человек перестает бороться, быть человеком, он становится частью безликой массы.
Nowadays, a man's life depends on a lot of inhuman things. That's why people stop their fighting, stop their inner fighting, and just become a great mass.
Я не отрицаю современную жизнь, она прекрасна, она хороша.
Marx doesn't deny modern life. He says it's good and wonderful, but
Просто человек теряет способность ограничивать себя в удовольствиях.
nowadays a person loses the ability to keep himself from pleasures.
Просто нужно, да, иногда нужно просто отдохнуть от всего этого.
Sometimes you need just to take a break from everything.
No. I'm not a weekend warrior, I think. We fight every day. We fight at least twice a week, and our job is a fight. Everything we do is in function of doing some Vikings. So yes, on weekend we group together, but a week we fight. We do sports, we do everything we do to keep our shape and to keep our minds straight for battle and for glory.
I think people are just being snowballed too much with technology. A lot of people like what we do. It's a slower pace of life. So people who work 9 to 5 in an office, and then all of a sudden they can go away and just go backwards in time, and no technology, no nothing, and just relax and get back to being human, basically, you know. So I think that's what draws a lot of people to it. Is having the downtime and just being able to get away from everything, you know. I think that'll probably be what it is, the big attraction as well.
If I would have chance to live back then in the medieval times, I think I would do it, because I'm very curious how would it be. I don't expect that I will live so long that I live now, because there's a difference in the lifestyle. But yeah, even for the curiosity, you know, for seeing how it was for real, I would do that.
Wolin – это традиционный старый фестиваль, на котором сложилось две очень интересных группы воинов, армий. Игровое противоборство между этими армиями привело к тому, что образовалась группа воинов, готовых проводить усиленные тренировки, занятия. Пока переведи это.
Wolin is an old, very traditional festival, and it formed two battle groups of good warriors who are good competitors, are able to have good training sessions and prepare for all the battles here.
Группа Йомсборг и группа Триглав, которые тоже в нее входят.
Jomsborg and Triglav, who are part of it all.
Это очень хорошо сложившееся мощное братство.
It's a very good united brotherhood.
Они проводят много тренировок, очень сильно занимаются.
They train together and prepare for future battles together.
С ними интересно воевать, против них.
It's very interesting to fight against them.
I am one of the sub-commander of Igor's army, so I'm taking care of around 25 to 45 people, and I'm the commander. So Igor speak to me, and I told him I need men, So he bring them in for me, and I send them in the battle.
Я хочу добавить самое главное, чтобы все, собираясь на поле большой битвы, не находили в ней поводов для решения каких-то конфликтов, потому что главная и основная задача людей, которые приезжают в подобные места, на подобные собрания, это прежде всего рассказать всем людям историю.
Marx says that the most important part of the battle is not solving personal issues, but try to show other people real history. And that is the intention that they should have when going into battle.
Сражения имеют историческое начало. Как бы это основная идея заключается в том, что на этом месте находился город викингов, Йомсборг. И, собственно, викинги здесь гости, это не местные жители. Они держали этот город, и в один момент у них произошла битва с местным князем Бориславом Храбрым, который, собственно, их победил и изгнал их из Волина.
The battle here, it has historic roots. There was a Viking village here called Jomsborg, and Vikings were not originally from here, they came here. So they had a battle with Borislav the Brave, who won against them and sent them off from here.
Триглав представляет армию Йомсборга.
So Triglav is the army of Jomsborg.
Поэтому это Brotherhood, это очень сильный, мощный коллектив профессиональных воинов.
That is why it's a brotherhood. It's a collective of professional warriors.
Армия Борислава — это, соответственно, армия многих славянских племен, где много национальностей, меньше порядка, но, как говорится, есть цели, которые нужно достигать.
And the army of Borislav is the collective of a lot of Slavic tribes who have less discipline, but certain goals.
С ней тяжело работать.
And it's hard to work with them.
It's multicultural. We've got people from Russia here, England, Ireland, Canada, America. I think there's New Zealand here as well. But we're all friends.
И что особенно приятно, это не только история России в какой-то номенклатурной форме, стандартной форме, а это история всемирная, и люди очень интересуются историей вообще всего мира.
What's the most pleasant is that it's not only Russian history, but history of other countries and worldwide history.
Yes, modern technology has helped that, but actually meeting them face to face then is the seal of friendship. And getting invites to other shows around the world. It's a big friendship base, and people get on with everyone. There's never any trouble in any of these shows after public go.
I was always interested in a traditional Slavic tradition, and as I was researching, I found that most of the primal Slavic traditions were kept in the Russian tradition, modern Russian tradition. So I decided that I want to be a Rus warrior from part of Chernihiv. There was many findings of that, and I'm very interested in the history. My heart is always beating for the Eastern tradition. Yes, I'm on the Slavic side, definitely. If we look on the battlefields, and you can find different archaeological findings, we cannot assume how big was the battle. We can only assume how big was the death of the one or second side. But I doubt that most of the people die. Probably after seeing that one side is losing, probably they would give up. They didn't fight to the death because the life has very big value back then. So they could just surrender themselves or they could retreat.
It's like any martial art. You can't take part in a competition unless you're fully trained. And that's the way people should be viewing what we do. It's actually a martial art. It takes skill, stamina to last. It's not a case of any Joe Soap from the pub can pick up a stick and go out there and fight. It just does not happen. You have to put the time in, you have to put the effort in. So I've been doing this 25 years, and 10 years I've been gearing towards fighting here, so yay!
It's one part history, one part hobby, and one part sacred. Even if it's not real life, it's true things, true brotherhood, true friendship, and lots of people find love in those hobbies, those activities. So this is true feelings, and this brings to some sacred part. And with the history, you try to reenact, you try to understand why they're doing this way, and there's something that science cannot say that's only sacred and religion can bring, and we know why they did it, so we try to do it again.
Besser als gestern. Eine Sterne durch Haut, Fleisch und ins Knochen. Knochen nicht? Ja, ein bisschen. Aber es geht. Es wird immer besser sein.
no, I don't want to switch hobby for another thing, because if I want to do archery, I can do it in Viking. If I want to do sculpting, I can do it, fighting too. So it's a complete hobby with many different activities.
I think anybody who has an interest, a passion in martial arts and want a different angle at it should take up Viking reenactment. You meet the people, the passion the people have for it, it's overwhelming, and everyone is welcome to everyone. So it's a family-oriented hobby as well. It's not just adults, it is totally family-oriented. Like, you will not walk into a group and be a king. It's a gradual process. You have to earn your respect, earn your place through training. You have to know what you're doing exactly. Your brothers either side, yours or your sisters, have to know and realise that they can rely on you. And that's how you earn your respect, to go up the ranks, and you earn it. And I think it's a great way. Instead of just walking in with a pocket full of cash, no, it doesn't work.
I will do a spare ice.
Welcome to Wolin!
Yeah, that's quite. Some of you seen their training in the morning. Of course they're desperate. Of course they want their revenge. They cannot win. So, I mean, war. They were forming huge columns, being aware that they need side walls, and they had on the training. Be aware of that. There will be small changes. The first reason is our number, which decreased. Follow the orders.
Follow them up. Don't just wash. Crush the line in front.
You have to fill in the hole.
Listen! Listen! The enemy wants your force. They will throw everything they've got at you. You'd better be ready. I see a lot of smiling faces here. You've come here from all over the world. Did you come from walk on the battlefield? No! Did you come to smile in the sun? No! No! You came to fight! Fight! We are going out there and we're gonna kill! Kill!
Yesterday wasn't fun, so let's have fun today, no matter what.
The winning is not that important. Important is how we're gonna lose, and we're not gonna give our side any. We're not gonna give them the purpose to win easily. So maybe today is gonna be the winning battle.
Пока это действительно психи. Мы пытаемся из этого сделать что-то интересное.
Right now, these people are really insane. but we want to make something interesting out of it.
Jest kluczowe dla naszego zwycięstwa!
Was okay, Mike?
You actually sound more intelligent than I thought you would.
Hey, Mike, you just know me in the battlefield.